The man, he is the provider, the main breadwinner. He goes out of the house and works. The woman, the wife, she is the homemaker. She takes care of the home. She takes care of herself, and she does the cooking and the cleaning.
Are you tired of the confusion and the conflict in modern relationships? The answer might well be in traditional gender roles. Recent studies proves that embracing traditional gender roles lead to better outcome for both men and women. Every single step of this discussion will be based on scientific evidence. First, we will be talking about a very surprising fact about happiness. Then, what would be the role of the men in such environment? And what is the best possible role for women to be very happy?
How to become a traditional wife. Number 1, embracing ultra-traditional gender roles into your marriage. The man, he is the provider, the main breadwinner. He goes out of the house and works. The woman, the wife, she is the homemaker. She takes care of the home. She takes care of herself, and she does the cooking and the cleaning. Number 2, and I cannot stress this enough, you have to marry the right man. If you marry a guy who in your dating life, he showed abusive and control tendencies, this is a disaster waiting to happen, because when you become financially dependent on this man, he will abuse all of that. So make sure that you take your dating life very seriously. If you are not dating to eventually marry that person, you're wasting your time. Number 3, learn to cook, learn to clean, and learn how to host. I probably got in the kitchen at like 3 years old with my mom, and she taught me how to cook, how to bake. She taught me how to clean, although I could definitely progress on that. Cooking and cleaning are life skills that can benefit you and your family forever. Number 4, you have to have something for yourself. As a traditional wife, you are spending a lot of your day catering to others, whether it is your husband or your family, and it's important to have something that is meant just for you. This could be sewing, this could be painting, I don't know, ice skating. Find something that is just for you and put that in your life every single day. And number 5, and I mean this in the best way possible, upkeep your beauty maintenance. Men, husbands, they're very visual, and I'm not saying put a full face of makeup on every day, but I do mean to pull yourself together and to make sure that you look presentable, whatever that may mean to you. For me, full face of makeup. I love house dresses, and that's just me. But make sure you are keeping up with your beauty and yourself. You are fit, you are healthy, because you and your husband will benefit from this. There you have it, a couple ways you could become a traditional wife.
This is a great video. She seems extremely happy doing what she wants. And that's the most important part. Women derive a huge sense of happiness and purpose from being the nurturing party in the family. For example, the study from Elizabeth Ora McClintock found that women who performed more housework reported higher levels of relationship satisfaction and sexual intimacy than women who perform less housework. For a woman, the ability to take care of the house and also take care of her children is so important in order to find meaning and purpose. But the ability also to transform a house into a home, the nurturing side, is so critical for her to be happy. And this is why a lot of modern women cannot derive the same sense of happiness and fulfillment from their workplace, from their career. Because at the end of the day, most people, men and women, only have jobs. They do not have careers. And you will have a lot of women that will be complaining about the fact that they have to cook or clean the house. But when you look at the data and what makes women really happy, then this is the part of it. Being able to take care for their family and also to nurture their house. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and subscribe for more similar content. Have you heard about the term, the paradox of declining female happiness? That's very true. As the name states, In the past 60 years, females' happiness has declined quite dramatically. The conclusion of the different studies that support the paradox of the declining females' happiness is that the more opportunities women have, the more choices that they have, the less happy they become. How come? How is that even possible? You would expect females' happiness to have skyrocketed in the past 60 years since the sexual revolution. But this has not been the case. Female happiness has declined a lot. For example, a study by Betsy Stevenson and Justin Wolfers found that women's happiness has declined since 1970s, while men's happiness levels have remained relatively stable. If you think about it, have you ever invited a woman to the restaurant and you ask her what she wants to eat? Most of the time she will not know. Women tend to not be very good with choices because women tend to be higher in neuroticism, their reaction to negative emotions. And as you can see, the more opportunities they have, the more choices they have, the higher their anxiety and the higher their stress level. The idea that women can have it all is actually quite wrong. Potentially, women can have it all, but at different stages of their lives. Because the time where they have to find a partner, ideally between 20 and 30, is the exact same time that they have to study for their careers, but also the same time where they have to climb up the corporate ladder. They can't do everything at the same time and find a partner at the same time and have kids, because ideally women want to have kids before 30 or at least before 35. All of these different conflicts where women are pushed to try to have it all increases their stress level and their anxiety. In Masculine Academy channel, we provide you all the tools to become your best version and to succeed in relationship. If you're interested to join a group of like-minded individuals that are masculine, that are providers and protectors, feel free to join us on Locals group on the Brotherhood group. Link in the description below. On the other side, the best possible way for a man to find meaning and purpose in his life is to be a masculine man, a protector and a provider. For example, a study by Catherine Hakim that found that men who were the sole and primary breadwinners in their family reported higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction than men who share breadwinning responsibilities with their partner or were not breadwinners at all. You will have a lot of men, they come back home and they complain about their long days. But at the end of the day, if a man can put food on the table for his family, he will be very happy to do these difficult jobs. Because men drive a huge sense of achievement and purpose by being able to provide and protect for their families. This is not the same for women. When women tend to have money, they become independent and they want to keep the money for themselves. So it's quite different. But unfortunately today, a lot of men cannot provide and protect their families. If you want to see an example of a coward man, check out this video. If you want to see on the other side an example of a great man that can protect his woman, check out this video. At the end of the day, men will always derive satisfaction and happiness and purpose from being a provider and also a protector to his family. And this is why for women, it's so important to find the right type of man. If she doesn't find the right type of man, her life can be a disaster. Because certain men cannot be providers or protectors. And when you think about it, it is not surprising that in history, only 40% of men reproduced, when it's 80% for women. Because the vast majority of men were either killed or were not fit for purpose. So it seems that the secret of happiness has been hidden in plain sight during this whole time. Traditional gender roles provide a great framework for women and for men to express their true identity, for them to find meaning and purpose in what they do, to become complementary. Because eventually, a woman that supports a man by being the other side of the relationship in the house help this man to achieve better career-wise. He will be able to earn much more money according to the data. On the other side, a woman will find meaning and purpose by taking care of the house and her children and her husband as well. Her happiness level is going to dramatically increase while she embraces her side of the relationship. What are your thoughts on the gender roles? Is that something that you will be interested to implement in your own relationship? Is that some type of life that you want to be able to be the man that provides for his family? If that's the case, let us know in the comment section below. So next time you're arguing about who is going to do the dishes, or next time you're arguing about who is going to pay for the holidays, you have a very simple answer in following the gender roles. If you're interested in more content regarding masculinity, how to be your best version as a man, I recommend you to watch this video.